Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to this series of videos in which we are showing you how we can use Microsoft Excel functionalities, VBA automation, and on the front end, Microsoft Excel worksheet. And on the back end, we use any database like Microsoft Access. We are using it to store all the data. And this is very efficient way of managing the data of your dashboard and extract the reports and generate the reports and transmit them using Outlook. So Outlook, Microsoft Access, Excel, VBA, and other features and components of the application all joined together to create a wonderful product for you. And in front of us is a scenario that we create a database which is being shared, uh, which is being used by multiple users, and these are the user IDs are auto generated, and all the users have been created using the information which a user provides through the email, and and then the records are added into our um, uh, access table, right? Like this. This is the access table, one line for one user, and all their information, the email addresses to which the reports are going to be transmitted, and the mandate means, so mandate is actually what are the necessary number of activities to be performed mandatorily. It means necessary, which is essential. Like Muslims, they have to pray 16 prayers daily, right? So mm, if not performed, then they become a liability. You have to perform it later or before, as early as possible, right? So the similar situations are for some other business scenarios in which you have, for example, this is a fish hunting exercise in which your mandate is 25, maybe 25 kg or 25 fishes, whatever it can be, right? So, and that is going to be performed how? So the how is here. It's every Monday. He has to submit the report that he has completed the exercise for 25 fish, maybe hunting, yeah, fish hunting, right? So he has to, this is mandatory. So this is done on every Tuesday. This is done for every day, right? So these are the master table, and then it is connected with another table that is the transaction table, and that is master. This is actually transaction master, in which only the user ID is used. Otherwise, the rest is what were the date, and due is always marked as due, and performed is always marked as perform, is not always, means if as soon as they are performed, so they are marked. They are always marked as performed if a new record is added for this user, because this is presumed that from now on the user has taken the commitment, that he has assured firm commitment that he is not going to do any laziness in performing the day-to-day activities, as long as the backlog is concerned. So he would be performing, in addition to the daily task, he would be performing the tasks which are overdue. So the performance date will be mentioned in when an overdue task has been performed. So these are the overdue tasks which have been performed. If we see it for one user, like this one. So how many tasks has we performed? That is 704. So 704 is what? It is days. 704 days, because its setup is per day, right? So per day, so 704 overdue clearances days, overdue clearances has been done so far, and this is the last one, right? So, uh, okay, so this is the Microsoft Access look of it, and in the Outlook, what we are doing, we are we have set a rule in it, right? What is the rule? The rule is that if you receive an email with a predefined format, so it is going to be transferred to a transit area, that is the received users DB report request. So this is a what it is a folder on which the email will land. That's it. That's all you need to do on Outlook, and the rest is our Excel program that is watching with a gap of 45 seconds each time. Is there any new email coming? So Where is the folder? The folder is here. So this is normally blank, right? As soon as an email comes here, it means there comes a request and you need to perform it. So Excel is mm, is doing the job of checking, monitoring that folder. As soon as email comes, the action is taken. And after taking the action, the mm, the said item which came here will be transferred to its respective folder. What are the respective folder? Like if it was a user creation request, that item will go to the user created. If that request was related to backlog clearance, so they will go to this folder. If that request is related to rollback of certain transactions which we have been done, so it will be transferred. That action will be taken and the item will be transferred to the rollback request folder. And unperforming is for with the due date. So there's certain due dates which were marked as performed, but later on it is found no, they are not performed. Then you can request for unperformed request for a certain range of dates. So as soon as such a request comes, so action will be taken. They will be marked as unperformed, and the item will be transferred to the respective folder, and this completes the job, right? So let's go to our Gmail. In here, we do one thing. Let's do the clearance. Uh, so we want to clear the backlog. Mm. So we so we go to the edit subject. So this is new. So this is my practice that I always make sure that there's no extra thing in the subject of, so that it becomes easy for the system to determine what to do. Okay, so this is now being copied. So 5 days backlog clearance is being requested that we have done it. Okay. So what we do here, so 5 days, so it will land into the Outlook, and you would see that it will arrive in this folder, which is under the watch of Microsoft Excel, and Excel will start running, right? So we'll taking the action uh, on the received request. Right? This email automatically reach to the right folder, and now within 45-second time, the system will action it. This 26 should become 27, and this should become the 1st of April and onwards, right? So let's see what happens. If the system is working and if the system is doing its job as it is expected, that every 45 seconds it should uh, see, is there anything to do for me? So it will query. And if there is any action, so action will be taken, and it's going to perform this task, right? So there, so 27 will come in here, and the due date will be from 1st April and onwards, right? Sometimes it happens that you forget to close the file and open it. You don't have to close and open all the time, but sometimes when you are developing, so this happens that uh, your macro root loop is discontinued. So what you need to do is just save it, and we close this file and open it again. So this file is 505, okay, and what we say, we close it, okay, and then we open it again so that the macros are uh, reactivated. So it's opening, and it is now going to watch that what's in the folder, and it will take the action, and within 45 seconds, this will do. Yeah. So it's going to take the action, and the performance date will be 26. And from 1st of April, 5 days will be reported as performed, right? So let's see. As soon as it completes its job, it is checking. It is checking if it has to every 45 seconds. So this is 45 seconds. Within this time, it should start working now, since we have closed the file and open it again to make sure the schedule is working, right? So this is it. It has started working, and you can see 27th of September is marked, and from the 1st of April, and that's it. So we can perform another one because today is 29th, and it would it would do this for 28 again, right? So let's go to the Gmail and do it again. So it has already sent this thing. Okay, so what we do, okay, we do another request. Another will take, will ask the computer to do another loop for another 5 days of clearance of the backlog, right? So what you got to do here is you copy these things, Control C, and we put Control V in here, and we remove this, yeah, and we send it again. So this time what it is going to do, the same thing again will occur. You see, there's no email. So each time we take the action and then remove it and send it to the right folder. So as soon as this will come, so within 45 seconds of time, the system will pick up the command, and it will start actioning. This 27 will be replaced with 28, and this will be from 6th of April onward, 5 days onward, right? So that's what it is doing. It's doing automatically, right? 6th of April, so it is doing it, and an unattended way that you do not need any human interference in it. It will keep on working until you close the application, and okay, so it will keep on working. So this is one thing which we wanted to say. And now another thing, let's do one more thing, that is rollback. If we rolling back until a certain date, so that that clears the latest transactions until the particular given date, right? So it rolls it back. So we will be back that much. It's a sort of a reverse gear you have done, right? So let's send a rollback request, and let's see what happens. So we go to here. Okay, the emails are before we do the rollback. Let's see what happens in the inbox. Yeah, in inbox, yeah, each time when you take the action, you are notified. This is 1 minute ago. This is the latest thing, and the embedded email report into this is the embedded image into your email, and that is 28th of September and 6th of April onwards. So this has been done. Now, okay, let's do a rollback. So we have this template, and we say what we say, edit the subject, and we remove. This is our standard practice, just to make sure that no extra thing is mentioned. And we want to roll it back until until a given date. For example, you want it to be rolled back to 25th, for example. 25th or 24th, 24, okay, until 24, all the transactions which have been done for backlog clearance will be rolled back. So let's send it, and you will see the email will reach to the same folder it has been sending. Where was when the previous one that go after taking the action, has been moved to the respective folder, right? So there are four, yes. So this will, after the action will be taken, and rollback folder will be the target folder to be moved, right? So let's see. Now it is going to roll back. It is doing it. No, no, no means it is rolling back, not performed. Not performed means it is rolled back. And it has sent you the latest status and showing you that the system has rolled back to until when. So the first is rolled back on the 28th of September transaction, then 27th, then 26th, and then 25, and then 24. And if you see in the Gmail, you get the inbox. In the inbox, you get this command. You get this email, latest email reported, and in which this is the no, this is the rollback, and it has mentioned you all until the 24th of September. The thing is rolled back. So it should have 5 days every time, this time 3. So we have to check it out. It should not truncate, or otherwise it should go to the next page. So there has to be a next page element. So this has to be done. Okay, this is on pending on our part. So this correction has to be done. That the complete image should be embedded, not just the first page, right? Okay, so far so good. The system is working very well, and it is taking the command, and it is performing the report. It's taking the action. and it is moving all after taking the action. Those are the the respective folder has been updated. The means the item has been moved and taken action, right? After taking the action, right? So this is a now comes the next job. In the next video, we will show that the importance of taking the backup of this. So we have created a BK master that would whenever we are going to issue the command to take a backup for this user. So those user account, those user records will be transferred to the BK master, right? So that you can feel free to do any testing or anything. So and later on when your testing is finished, you can restore it back from this thing so that there is no impact in that. So this is the use of backup and from one table to another. Backup can be the entire file being backed up to a different file location. Yes, there are different ways of that's all are the part of the disaster recovery plan, DRP. So we are focusing to something which is going to deal with a table BK master. So each time when a backup command will be transferred, so it is going to first of all look if the backup is available in the BK master. So that would be first be deleted, right? And then the fresh backup record, the set of and the records of the table from a source table are going to be moved to the target table. Target table is our BK master. Okay, our source table is the master. So this is going to be done, and we will show you in our next. How the in case of some sensitive transaction which is being requested by the email user, he should be given the opportunity to send a command to take the backup, so that the backup and when the backup is done, so of course you need some time to restore the data from that backup, right? So these two things we will cover in our upcoming videos, so stay tuned to us. Thank you very much for watching.